All right, let's take a look at what's trending on X this morning. And right at the top of that list, we have hashtag Moses Mabhida.
And this, of course, yesterday, Moses Mabhida, for the third time, playing host to one of the Big Five's manifesto launches. And as you can see them yesterday in the picture there, the EFF started it off. They took their manifesto launch to Moses Mabhida, followed by the ANC and, of course, the IFP. And as you can see there, very interesting imagery of what we now have come to know as stadiumology. And the parties vying to see who can fill the stadium. It was full yesterday. It was full. And I saw people talking about pictures at points where there were empty seats.
But that's
I was there.
Reasons, is it not?
No,
also,
it was full. What had happened was it was really hot once again, and people had just moved out of the sun.
shade.
And they found shade right at the top, or even in that shadow that arch casts. People just went out looking for shade, but the stadium was full.
All right, and that was the first on our trading list. And here it is, of course, that packed Moses Mabhida Stadium. It is packed to the rafters.
It was. And I must say that it was really interesting. There's the one young lady, you know, and people have been talking about her on social media. And I think I'm hoping that our colleagues in KZN will do that interview with her. She attended the EFF ANC, and she was there yesterday. Yeah, we actually managed to find her. She was there yesterday. And contrary to popular belief, where people were saying, oh no, she's confused, she doesn't know what she's doing. In speaking to her, she actually said that she wants to make an informed decision.
I completely understand that.
And she's going to all the manifesto launches that she can. It's not about collecting T-shirts. She simply wants to hear what everybody has to say, and then she will make up her mind.
That completely makes sense to me. I would probably do the same thing if I had the availability to go and do that. But let's move on to the next item we've got on our trending top. But this one is Old Mutual, hashtag Old Mutual. So Sakina, what I saw was that tweet that came up, and I think this is the one that started the trend for a lot of people. Siba_SM saying, Dear Old Mutual SA, please advise why you're refusing to release my mother's money. Even though a court order has been provided, you are in contempt of court and I'm about to lose my call right now. So from this, then a lot of other people started speaking, and they were just saying, with me, they said to me the name is incorrect, but they know that it's definitely a policy that my dad had been paying out for years. And then it just kept on coming. So many people with their complaints and concerns around Old Mutual. Here's another one, SK.
So many other people also then coming to the fore and speaking of their experiences. But this was the response from Old Mutual. They go on to say, the Malifi issue is a sensitive matter involving the private financial affairs of two individuals. We cannot engage on it publicly in this forum without breaching their right to confidentiality, and we are in contact with both parties to resolve the matter. Old Mutual remains committed to delivering on our obligations to our clients while ensuring that we operate within the regulations of our industry and the law. But needless to say, there was quite a bit of backlash there against Old Mutual.
Absolutely, and I know that there was a mention that they would be having some meeting during the course of this week to try and resolve that. Right, let's take a look at the third item on our trends this morning, and that's hashtag Kate Middleton.
So the Kate Middleton thing is sparked by a picture that was released. So apparently there's some photoshopping going on with this picture, because the hand, especially there on the left, said to be the wrong hand, and you know, talking about a deep fake picture here. And then it was said, but it was her husband that put out this picture, and people are just making all sorts of speculations and talking about how perhaps this is an attempt to show that she's well and everything is good at Kensington Palace. But many conspiracy theories now abound around Kate Middleton and this picture in particular.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that hand, but hey, I'm not sure. All right, the final one we've got on the trends topic this morning is Liverpool, Manchester City. This game had everything I needed to see in a game of this magnitude, because coming into this clash, a victory for either one of this side would have been phenomenal, taking them to the top of the log. But hey, Arsenal still occupying.
Of course, the mighty Gunners of North London occupying top spot. And
on goal difference.
Does it matter? We are
but
top of the
having
league.
to listen to Sakina speaking about Arsenal and the director in my ear telling us it doesn't matter. Okay, Liverpool, Manchester City 1-1, Stones and McAllister finding the back of the net for both these sides. It was an absolutely amazing game. I do think Liverpool was stronger in the second half after they found that goal.
I was stuck at an airport waiting for a delayed flight, so I can't tell you much about it. All I cared about was the result, and it went exactly the way I had hoped it would.
You were praying for that result. So something else as well, we know that Saturday was a big Soweto derby, right?
It was?
Massive Soweto derby.
Since when do we do Saturday news on a Monday morning?
We have not seen a derby in a while where we have 5 goals scored. But the one beautiful thing I heard someone say was Mkonza passed away on the 5th. And this derby gave us 5 goals. And we all know how Mkonza definitely wanted to see Amakosi coming back to their glory days. And it was beautiful to see 5 goals being scored by these two teams. Sakina won't say anything. We'll play you the clip.
Modimo ka tshoko ne bile a gwetse ka tshokona ke gore modimo a kopela o ntshwarele kopela o ntshwarele ke tla ho wena modimo ka tshokole ke tsisa di complaint tsa ka ho wena modimo ke tshuma di kerese ka faster ke dotsha le mosadi ya ka modimo because ke rata Chiefs a ile sepe modimo e re utlwisa botlhoka re robale le ditsukiri di ya go dimo modimo kopelo lo botsa ka tshokore ke se re sire modimo bona fela bona wa bona di otse modimo ke chalete modimo ra reka every season ra reka modimo ra reka mara Chiefs a ile sepe modimo ko re le last time ke le go Mauritius ke twiste ke network he ke fitla fela go Orlando ko or thambo ke fitla ke lenda fela modimo ke kra di notification or ba tshelo hape ba tshelo ke ba fana ba tleng ka di quantum modimo ba team tle ka di quantum.
All right.
You know, I want to lay a complaint with the BCCSA of Morning Live.
You're late after we translate.
Since when do we do Saturday news on a Monday morning?
It's trending. Wait a minute, Sakina. So the young man in the video is praying. And he's saying, Father, yes, he's a young man, director. He's saying, Father, I've done everything. I've come to pray to you with candles. I have fasted. I've dodged my wife praying for Chiefs to do well, but they're just not doing well. And obviously you saw he has all like the different Chiefs
which he keeps buying every season.
And he says, this is money that I'm spending, but Chiefs is still doing nothing. And he speaks about a trip coming from Mauritius at some point when he landed, switched on the phone, and then notifications again.
Yeah, you see, Chiefs doesn't take us seriously. They don't know. You see, Naturina, if you are watching this, can you see the abuse that we are subjected to? Imagine going to work this morning and this is what you have to be confronted with. This is what you have to put up with. People talking about us, people laughing about, you know, our misfortune.
We're not laughing,
Chiefs,
Sakina.
please.
I really think it was a beautiful derby. 5 goals scored. Congratulations to Ashley Dupree. Beautiful goals there. Also Saleng doing the work.
That was the one upside of the match. At least we saw Ashley Dupree can finish. Because I was starting to wonder about that.
No, Ashley Dupree can finish.
And I was starting to wonder about that. But yeah.
All right. So let's wrap it up there. Let's take a quick ad break. Morning Live with SK. Back with you after this.